Hi guys, welcome to your May 2022. This is going to be their feelings for the beautiful sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hey Scorpios. All right, I'm sorry that I had to do this right when the camera started rolling. Let's get to it. Everything that you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. The summer sale is is ready, is popping, it's ready to go. Scorpio, first of all, let me say hi because I'm so ready to get to it. If you're new here with me, hello. I am Marve. Welcome to my channel. Okay. Marve, Marve, not Mark. I know I got my, my Illinois accent, but I am Marv. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams? Hello to my members. Let's get started. Again, everything that you need is below in the description box. I needed the last couple of days, guys. I had a lot going on, and then we had some planetary shifts. I'm not going to be talking about all of those right now, but I will tell you that yesterday we did experience Mars and Aries. It shifted into Aries, so going forward, I am going to commentate a little bit on that. You know, when this screen turns, we will get into their feelings. Okay, we are going to go ahead and take a look at the self-care messages for you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus again. Now, for Scorpio risings and suns, when the sun shifted into Gemini, okay, which has taken place already. When the sun shifted, it hits you and it is highlighting and illuminating your eighth house. It is where you rule. So it's hitting you at home. Okay. It's your house. So you got some things going on. You already know how to navigate through this house, Scorpio, very, very well. This is the eighth house. It's a mysterious sector that rules birth, death, sex, transformation, mysteries, merged energies, and bonding at the deepest levels. This is ruled by you, darling. So you are at home. Okay. It also rules other people's money and real estate inheritances, investments, so forth and so on. So you're at home right now in Gemini season. The sun is illuminating this house for you. So you're going to have eighth house stuff going on. Okay. The first self-care message that you got is to change course. A closed door is an invitation from life to move in an even better direction. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is time to change course. Okay. All right. So that's your. Let me just say, for suns and risings, is hitting you in the eighth house. When I channel your messages, it is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. However, if you do have Scorpio in other areas of your house, take a look at where it's illuminating risings and suns, and kind of take a look at where it's highlighting or where you have Scorpio in your specific chart. Okay. You also have good girl. Now change this. You see that it says power, but it says good girl. Saying the ability to suck it up is not a superpower. Saying no is. Own your power. It's looking like you need to change course about something, and it's looking like right now you're being guided to basically own your power. You're going to be called while you're at home. We do have other things going on right now, guys. I'm telling you, Scorpio, in addition to this, Mars moves into Aries yesterday, and it's highlighting for suns and risings your sixth house. So this could be things that you're doing at work, your routine, so forth and so on. So you might have to change course with something as it pertains to that, or it can just be, it's a loaded month. It's a lot of astrology going on this month. Okay. And then finally, we're going to find out who you're crossing with for April as well. Show me. And the last self-care message is space. The quality of your life has more to do with what you remove from your life, Scorpio, than what you add to it. You're being guided to give yourself the gift of space. All right, let's quickly find out who you are crossing with last month. So change course. You are crossing with an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay. And you can be crossing with them. You can have it in your chart, Scorpio. You could, I mean, this whole thing, we have Jupiter in Aries and Mars is in Aries. So again, if you're crossing with an Aries or you're tapped into your Aries energy, that's a lot. Okay. So we do have power for, let's see who you're crossing with in the month of April. And it doesn't look like you are crossing with any other zodiac sign. This is a message for you and you alone. You're being guided to do that. And finally, space. You are crossing with, let's see. And if you want to know what I'm looking at, I'm just taking a look at my my website, guys. Every message for every month is listed. So this was April for Taurus season. This is Gemini. This is May for Gemini season, and so forth and so on. Okay. So space. I thought I saw this last month. Let's see. Space. You are crossing with a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Virgo also got that same message. You have Virgo in your chart. Maybe your partner is a Virgo, or maybe Spirit is telling you to take stock like a Virgo. Considering the fact, Scorpio, that the Aries, Mars and Aries is hitting you in your sixth house. That is the Virgo house. So that could be your synchronicity. And what else do we have? That is it. So that is your focus. And so again, you're being guided to change course, power, and space. There is something definitely that you need to clear out of your life. Let's go ahead and get into their feelings for you. And we will continue this as soon as the screen turns, darling. Let's do it. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. We are going to move your cards out of the way. If you're interested in your self-care messages, again, they are listed on the website. In addition to that, you can find them pinned in the description box for this video, okay? Again, we're going to get into their feelings for you, Scorpio. We're going to be looking at first their current feelings. The second card is going to highlight their view for you. What actions they're going to take toward those feelings, your feelings, and then finally an overall energy. After that, we are going to be taking 5 clarifiers. Okay, there's a deep spiritual bond here. All right, they're here. They all fell out. There's a deep spiritual bond. The very first card we have is the Lovers. But first, we're going to be talking about what this is blended with. And this is blended, Scorpio, with the Six of Cups. Six of Cups talks about a simpler time. It highlights so many things at its core. It's talking about, goodwill, innocence, childhood. What I am pulling for this energy for you guys is Scorpio, is that there's going to be some type of renewal. Doing a good turn for another, like doing good, turning, having a clear conscience, appreciating the simple things in life, just feeling carefree. Finally, a time between you guys where it's not as deep and complicated and crazy. Finally, it's probably feeling more like a Wheel of Fortune. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be showered with gifts, but at the same time, just peace of mind right now, peace and serenity, and just being blissful, enjoying one another, very simply, cutting out all of the crap that maybe you guys used to feel. I do see some of that evidence. They all came out just like this. They are all 5 of them, actually, which is really crazy. And I just left them the way it is because I feel like these are the cards that Spirit wanted you to know. Now, when we look at that, that's us breaking down the Six of Cups. Let's go ahead and get started when we're talking about the Lovers. Major arcana energy here, relationships, sexuality, personal beliefs, and values. It's time to establish kind of where you stand. It could mean struggling with temptation. I do feel that there is some things that this card represents from the past. I do not feel like, although we see 3 eyes, and that is what the card symbolizes, maybe the temptation. I'm going to tell you that I am feeling like that is over with. The confusion and the cloudiness between you and this individual, Scorpio, feels like it's gone, okay? We're going to go ahead and move forward, and we have that big, beautiful Ace of Cups. So right now, you guys are choosing to, or they're choosing to look at you this way. Their current feelings toward you was that Lover's card, okay? Their current feelings is wanting to go back to this and being simply and feeling love and reestablishing this bond with you. Making love and being passionate, okay? But their current view of you right now, they're in love with you, okay? They are in love with you. I feel like they struggle, honestly, with how to express this, especially when I'm looking at the next card. But I don't want that to deter you because it looks like you guys are finally in a good place. Stay there. Um, maybe I'm channeling John Legend's ordinary people because that's all you are. I feel like maybe in the past there were these, you know, expectations between you and your individual that was too large to feel or something. Someone fell short or there was this inadequacy. If there is anything, and this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this is major arcana for Gemini. If there is this over idealization of what should be done, please eliminate that and allow there is a reestablish of a bond of bonding and falling back in love and really examining what this energy means. So good luck with this. And I want you to understand that it takes a lot to have survived something and be able to come back, Scorpio. So this individual is completely in love. All right. So their current actions right now, you guys are making your way back to one another. The actions is, this is, first of all, an Eight of Cups. So I know that there is a current breakup. Maybe what's going on is spiritual because you're like, well, this looks like, their actions toward this Ace of Cups is moving away from what no longer serves you. But the Eight of Cups is not just the breakup. I'm drawing the spiritual meaning of that card. It's also seeking deeper meaning. It does not necessarily have to mean that you broke up. I do know that there's been some separation and some things that have taken place between you guys in the past. However, it feels like, at the core of this, they're already away from you with the Eight of Cups. You guys, they're seeking a deeper meaning right now, focusing on a personal truth, looking for answers. And Eight Cups of love are stacked up, okay? The current cycle is over. There is no more, detangling and listen, I really am, of course, this is intuitive as well, but I really feel like this means starting over. I also feel like with this blended meaning of the moon here, because this is also the moon, this is more water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It is major arcana for Pisces, root, and yes, my hands is a little red. I don't even want to tell you what I was eating. Anyway, I just noticed that when I talk with my hands. Anyway, Jesus, that looks oh. Anyway, major arcana for Pisces, ruler of Cancer, okay? So when I'm looking at the moon, I know for a fact that I feel like a lot of these feelings of fear and illusion and imagination and bewilderment and losing sight of everything, this is where they're trying to get away from. I know it's still here. This could have been what drove you guys apart, Scorpio, but I want you to know that they are now dealing with themselves and looking for deeper meaning, trying to figure out why things are so complicated. Remember, we had that. I can see that with the six. You guys have a deep, complicated relationship, and the only two people that needs to care about that is you and this person. What you have, you have. Stop trying to throw a label on it. Stop trying to figure it out. You guys are coming back together in a big way, and maybe you do need to leave all of those cups over there and just enjoy one another with this Ace of Cups. Maybe the focus should be just on the love and not on all of the things that went wrong with this card, the fear. So their actions right now is still in an Eight of Cups because they were already in the Eight of Cups. They still have to decipher, Scorpio, between all of the things that went on between you guys, but they're in love with you while they're doing it. You don't want somebody to be contemplating walking away and not be in love with you. This energy works different when the Ace of Cups is present. This was third party and da 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 and all of that. It would be different. Remember, the cards are powerful on their own, but they're just as powerful when it tells a story and about what's surrounding it. So with an Ace of Cups right here, and it just means that they're still sorting things out, but they're doing it while being in love with you. And also, I feel that they just haven't told you this yet. You guys are separated already. So this is their current actions is what's currently going on. It's the current situation between you guys. If you were wondering when they were, maybe you guys have been in conversation, but nobody has said anything. You know, no one wants to say anything and rock the boat, but what they're doing is just figuring everything out. And also there's something that's illuminated in the moonlight, which is highlighting something that they just are not ready for you to know. How are you feeling about this, Scorpio? Right now, you're very romantic. Your overall energy is you're with it. I mean, this is where they are. They're ready for a brand new beginning in love with you, a new beginning in love, and you're for it. But will you remain in this energy? Now we're talking about you're in your feels, honey. You're overly sensitive right now. You're really receptive to what they are saying. This is the equivalent of my Knight of Cups. You are sensitive and introspective. Be careful not to let this go too far. More Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Scorpio, so I know you are dealing with a fellow water sign. Just make sure that you understand that outside of feeling that there's action that needs to be taken. Okay. It's a beautiful time for you. You have eighth house stuff going on. There's been a lot of stuff going on in your seventh house. So you could be like re-looking at someone for the first time. Maybe it's been so terrible between you guys. And maybe you're just riding the wave. Maybe, you know, that cynical way that the fixed energy can think, well, you know what? I'm just going to allow myself to feel in that energy of a fixed energy is like, well, if the person wants to come back, then they want to come back. And you wait for their behavior, which dictates how real they are. So you're going to continue to let them show you this Ace of Cups and what this means. You guys are making love. You are getting it in, Scorpio, especially during this time where Gemini is highlighting your eighth house, and that's the house that you rule. You're at home. You're for it. You're for it, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. All right. Your overall message right now for the both of you guys is Hangman. And I think Spirit just wants to say here that a non-action right now is action. I mean, at its root, okay, Hangman obviously just means that you just need to just sit back and enjoy. I do think right now that this is kind of where you are, Scorp. And I know that your person is coming in, and you know they want to just let go of the past, and just have an emotional release and just surrender to the experience. It looks like that's what both of you guys are doing. There is a sort of, with the Two of Swords, blocking out the emotions. I feel like you're not blocking out the love. You're just blocking out the negative emotions and allowing the love for one another to come forward. You're for it. You're for it right now. You're allowing this deep bond that you guys have. You're not trying to feel all of the shit that this Eight of Cups, is telling you. I feel, again, because think about the symbolism of that. You've stacked those 8 cups of love up, and you had to go and kind of seek deeper meaning. You guys could just be coming off of a separation and just wanting to focus on enjoying each other again, each other's company, reestablishing a bond. This is beautiful. Give it, just allowing God's will to be done. basically putting the other person first. You guys are walking on eggshells, but in a good way. You don't want to upset the other person. You're finally on the same page. I like this. Let's go ahead and get your 5 clarifiers. These clarifiers, guys, could clarify either one of the cards, solidify the situation, give me other things. It could be advice to you. It could be advice to them. It could just be overall, okay? When I see the card, I tell you how I feel about it. You take it the way it is because I'm going to show it to you, okay? Show me, Spirit. What do we have first? We have one-sided relationship, and that's exactly what it was. That's the reason. That is what this card talks about. It was a one-sided relationship, and I believe that that's ending now. What else do we have? Please forgive me. And I think that this is what's going on between you guys without words being said. You guys are allowing yourselves to feel the emotion of this deep spiritual connection that you guys have that is starting all over again, which is a beautiful thing. We also have, I feel like I ruined everything, this person. And honestly, again, I really feel this way that you guys both feel this way. But your person, from their perspective, they do feel like they maybe took it one step further. And they're telling you right now that they want you to forgive them. And they feel like they ruined everything. Can we start over? I told you. I told you. This is what they want. They want to start over. They haven't revealed it to you yet, but they want to start over. You guys have been seeing each other, possibly enjoying one another. Nobody is really saying what it is. The love is already established. You're just allowing yourself to enjoy the moment, which you absolutely should be doing. So don't feel bad about that. Beautiful energy. And we also have, I want to work things out. I told you. And again, we have the Ace of Cups clarifying that. So I think it is safe to say that this individual loves you and you are the person of my dreams. So they want your forgiveness and they would like to start things over with you. How beautiful is that, Scorpio? Wow. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Wow. Listen, so if you've survived this long, I do have to tell you a few things. You have a lot of activity, Scorpio, in this part of your world. Somebody is coming back around and loves you very much. And you are finally accepting flow and allowing things to come along. And you are not fighting the fact that you know that this person is supposed to be with you. You're open to it. And maybe you fought them before, but now you're coming around to really see it from the point of view that you guys do have a deep spiritual connection and they are in love with you and they've remained loyal. And honestly, that's one of your biggest things. So you're going to be a little bit more verbally romantic and show this individual as well how you are feeling. So just be open to flow. Just let it flow. I think as a fixed water sign, that's probably the best thing for you is just to allow yourself to go with the flow. You'll be slightly afraid, but equally fulfilled and allowing yourself to just kind of flow into a different energy, okay? And some of you guys could be, Pisces is all up and through here too, as well as Gemini. So that's that. Everything again that you need is below in the description box. It is always a pleasure to read you guys' energy. I will be closed this weekend for the holiday. Please keep in mind, guys, that if you book any of my services during a time where the business is closed, your turnaround time does not start again until business is open. Okay. The summer sale is in full swing. That information is below as well as those codes. If you are returning or if you are new to me, everything is on sale. Remember, if you order something with me on Scentsy, if you're interested in that, there is a channel that has been launched. But if you are interested in doing that, I have been doing consultations with my clients or people that are interested in that. Right now, those calls are those consultations are free. If you are interested in that, go ahead and hit. Go ahead. Go ahead. I guess I should finish that statement. Hit me up. You have that information. Guys, please, when you're booking a tarot text, you can feel free to send me the information to the text message 702-625-3432. However, please don't send me money without booking through the system. When you just send money and then follow up with the email, you're actually being counterproductive because I have a website where you could do all of that through. You create the order and you drop your text message in the notes to business section, and it will create an order. It is very important. I do things on the up and up on over here, and I want every piece of money to match a paid order. And that's just how I do things. I don't book readings out of emails. I have a whole scheduler and a website for that, guys. I've been doing it for a minute now. So if you ever have any questions, you can certainly text the phone and get all of the information you need. And you guys know I'm very friendly, and I'll send you the link, and that's no problem. Okay. All right. So everything you need again is below, and I will see you in your next one. Okay. Book accordingly. If this is your story and you want to know a little bit more, I'll talk to you then. Bye, Scorp.